Unit 6, Integers and Rational Numbers. Lesson 5, Inequalities. Our lesson objective is to express and identify solutions of inequalities. We have 3 vocabulary words. The first one is inequality. This is a mathematical sentence that contains a greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or a not equal symbols. So for example, x is less than -2 is an inequality. The graph of an inequality shows all solutions of the inequality. So for example, you'll have a number line with positive and negative numbers, and then you are going to either have an open or closed circle that marks the inequality and an arrow going the direction of the inequality. A solution of the inequality is any number that makes the inequality true. For example, x is less than -2. X can be a -3, -4, -5, and so forth. When we are graphing an inequality to show the solution, an open circle is used for a less than or greater than on the graph so that it shows that that number is not part of the solution. When we graph the solution of the inequality, we use a closed circle for less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, so that it shows that that number is also part of the solution. You may use your smart devices to scan this QR code here to watch the Virtual Nerd video if you need help. Again, here are inequality symbols. We have the less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and the not equal to. Ways to graph solutions of inequalities here. Here we have x is greater than -2. If we have a greater than, it's going to be an open circle over your comparison value. And then since it's greater than, that means x has to be greater than -2, so our arrow is going to go to the right, showing that the solution can be any one of those answers greater than -2. We have the same thing here for less than -2. Again, open circle, but this time, since the solution is less than -2, the arrow goes to the left. When we have greater than or equal to, we have a solid circle because the solution can also include this value. And since it's greater than or equal, it's going to go to the right. Here we have less than or equal to -2, so closed circle because it can also include -2 as the solution. And since it's less than -2, it's going to go to the left. Let's take a look at practice writing these inequalities into words, knowing if they are an open or closed circle, and graphing. So here we read the inequality. This is x is less than or equal to -4. So we're going to write that in words. X is less than or equal to -4. Now, would this solution be an open or closed circle at -4? Well, since it is a less than or equal to, that is a closed circle. And we're going to make that closed circle here at the -4. And any solution can be -4 or less than. So our arrow is going to go to the left. Here on 2, we have x is greater than or equal to -1. So to write that inequality in words, we're going to write x is greater than or equal to -1. Again, since it is greater or equal to, that's going to be a closed circle. So we're going to come down here on our graph, and on -1, we're going to make our closed circle. Now, the value of x has to be greater than -1, so that means we're going to go to the right on our number line. I want you guys to pause the video, take a couple of minutes, and complete number 3 and number 4. Now let's take a look about translating inequalities. We kind of did it first when we saw the actual problem, but now we're going to have words and we're going to write the problem from the words. So in these examples, here's in words: no more than 45 students work in the car wash fundraiser. So no more than. So that means it can't be more than 45. So it has to be less than. Can it equal 45? Yes. So therefore we have S for students is less than or equal to 45. There are more than 15 ladybugs on the windowsill. So they use L for ladybugs. If there's more than, that's going to be a greater than 15. A sign reads maximum height of vehicles is 12 5/10 feet. So maximum height means that's the most. They cannot be any higher, but they can be less than 12 5/10 feet. So it's a less than or equal to. Let's practice that. Alex has more than 5 cookies. So more than is greater. Can he have 5 cookies or can she have 5 cookies? Yes. So Alex has greater than or equal to 5. The temperature was less than 88 degrees last night. So, well, we have 88 degrees and our temperature was less than. Could the temperature be 88 degrees? Well, it doesn't say that. It just says it's less than. I rode the elevator more than 4 floors. So in the elevator, more than is going to indicate greater than 4. We'll do one more together. Carter made $75 or more babysitting. So Carter made more, greater than $75. Did he make $75? Yes, so he also is equal to $75. I want you to pause the video, take a couple of minutes, and translate 9 through 12 into an inequality. When you're finished, this is the lesson of inequalities.